What and How to Write When You Have No Time to Write by Donald Murray. Don't wait for an idea. Basically, once a writer decides what they want to say, they should go ahead and write it. Specifically, writing is thinking. It does not start with a conclusion, but with an itch, a hint, a clue, a question, a doubt, a wonder, a problem, an answer without a question, an image that refuses to be forgotten. Listen to your own difference. Look into your soul, hear your own voice. Avoid long writing sessions. Write in bursts. It is not the number of words of time spent writing them, it is the daily consistency of writing. Break long writing projects into brief daily tasks. A book can be broken into, such as a single scene or interview. Write in the morning. Morning hours are preferred because life happens right in the morning. Know tomorrow's task today. Think about what you will work on the next morning as you prepare for bed. Then retire and let your brain go to work. Seek instructive failure. Failure is essential in writing. Focus on what works. Once the writer has failed enough times, he should concentrate on the message. Most errors will be corrected in the drafting process. Keep score. Do not criticize yourself. If you feel the need to judge how far you have come, count the words. Let it go. You have written your truth, so that is the most important thing. Release the writing, let it go. Mort Castle, horror author, dedicated teacher, fiction writer, and sought-after keynote speaker, offers advice on the use of tone in writing. Conspiratorial tone is true dirt-dishing time. Pseudo artistic tone is edgy tone. Mundane prosaic tone is totally no more tense in that than ordinary, everyday conversation you might overhear in a dentist's waiting room, totally unsuited for what is meant to be a high moment drama. Comic tone is for comic writing. Romantic tone is for romantic writing. Horrific tone is for horrific writing. Sardonic tone is the voice that the reader's mind is not unlike the voice of late Alfred Hitchcock. Listen up tone signals you better cut it out, or this time I mean it. The right tone is the one that allows the writer to speak clearly to the reader. Tone is achieved by choice, arrangement of words. The reader hears and responds to the tone of voice he is reading. Be straightforward. Sheridan Baker has 5 steps that will help you control purpose of the essay. Number 1, narrow and define the subject to a workable size. Number 2, simple exposition is the key to finding your point of view in orderly sequences of thought. Number 3, narrow the subject. Defining, limiting, and breaking up the subject automatically happens when you pick an argument. Number 4, come out with the subject pointed. Take a stand, make a judgment of value. Be reasonable, don't be timid. Think of the thesis as debate questions without the use of the word resolve. Number 5, put your well-pointed thesis sentence on a card on the wall to keep on target. Finally, Jim Stahler offers 6 guidelines to help in becoming a better writer. Follow simple sentence structure, practice KISS formula, keep it simple and straightforward, use active versus passive voice. The active voice is usually more direct and vigorous than the passive voice. It makes people connect and pay attention. Choose positive terms. Readers want to understand and paint mental pictures. Using boring words like not honest instead of dishonest or not important instead of trifling adds no zing to the reading. Avoid multiple negatives. These are often confusing and lead to disinterest. Personalizing text helps the reader recall information. More people can relate to a story rather than simple stated facts in a clinical step-by-step process. Finally, make it interesting. The use of lively examples and vivid. The common thread of my group is to keep writing simple and straightforward. Also speak the truth as a writer.